This video is a bit of a monumental video for me because typically I have my own setup at my place and I record and I edit and I pretty much do all my work in one place. This is the first time I'm making a video on a different device. I'm making it on a MacBook for the very first time and I'm traveling. So this video would have been up like 4 hours ago, but my internet's not nearly as good and the rendering speed isn't nearly as good on this laptop. So for that reason, I owe you guys an apology because I should have gotten you this video about 5 hours ago. And really quickly, before we get to the content, same thing as I was saying in the previous videos, guys, we're giving away a pair of Apple AirPod Maxes to a subscriber that turns on our notifications for this channel. Whether you're an old subscriber or a new subscriber, if you subscribe and hit that notification bell, then you've officially entered for a chance to win a pair of Apple AirPod Maxes. Now that we got all of that out of the way, break! Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everybody? So the Aaron Rodgers situation is getting to a point that is absolutely insane. The initial news that we got when Adam Schefter told us that Aaron Rodgers is frustrated with the Green Bay Packers and doesn't want to return to the Green Bay Packers initially was already extremely crazy. But when we did a little bit of digging as to why Aaron Rodgers could be disgruntled, there were multiple factors at play. For one, you could go all the way back to when the Green Bay Packers decided to use a first-round pick on Jordan Love. They traded up to select Jordan Love. A lot of people like comparing the pick of Jordan Love to the pick of Aaron Rodgers 15 years ago, and I like to keep reminding you guys this is not the same thing. Aaron Rodgers was considered to be a potential #1 overall pick that year in the NFL draft. He slid all the way down to the mid-20s, and the Green Bay Packers just were sitting down and said, hey, this is a guy that could have went #1 overall. He fell to our laps. Brett Favre is a little old. Let's take him, and hey, you never know. Brett Favre may retire this year, next year, retire, then unretire. You never know. It's good to have a nice young up-and-coming QB being groomed behind a future NFL Hall of Famer. And we have a separate video on that if you guys want to check it out. It's our highest viewed video on this channel in regards to Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre's relationship. I'll leave it in the end screen for you guys so you can finish this video. And yeah, I could imagine after taking the Green Bay Packers to the NFC Championship, despite them not drafting a skill position player in the first round since 2012, then I could understand why Aaron Rodgers would be so disgruntled, especially when you're looking at Tom Brady winning these championships with remarkable supporting casts. And there's a discrepancy as to that. I'm going to give you my take on that in just a second. But here's another reason why Aaron Rodgers could be frustrated. There's been some reports that Aaron Rodgers wants a contract extension. And here's the thing, if a quarterback wants a bigger payday, that quarterback's ability to get paid is inversely proportional with his chances of winning Super Bowls. And what I mean by that is the #1 thing I bring up about Tom Brady and the reason why he's been so successful with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New England Patriots is he has this ability to do something in addition to being a remarkable QB that most other quarterbacks can't do. He takes a pretty hefty pay cut compared to his skill set, and that amount of money allows the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to bring back Antonio Brown, bring back Leonard Fournette, pay Chris Godwin, pay Mike Evans, pay Rob Gronkowski, pay Shaq Barrett, bring back Ndamukong Suh, bring back the entire defense, which is something that I've never seen done in the modern NFL. Typically, whenever a Super Bowl is won, everyone gets a fat payday, and that's it. That team doesn't win a Super Bowl anymore. So if you're thinking Aaron Rodgers really wants to compete and wants to be competitive, well, in order to really put yourself in a situation where you can be competitive and be successful, you need to take a little bit of a pay cut, and you can't be the highest paid quarterback in the NFL, because think about it. When's the last time the NFL's highest paid quarterback won a Super Bowl? Typically it's done when that quarterback is either on a rookie scale contract or is being severely underpaid. And on top of that, a huge problem I have with the report that Aaron Rodgers wants a contract extension is simply the fact that he literally just got a contract extension a year ago. He signed with Green Bay for the next 3 years. So asking for an additional contract extension doesn't seem to make much sense. So as time progressed more and more, we got two additional rumors that really just blew my mind. These were rumors from yesterday. One being that the Denver Broncos were really freaking close to trading for Aaron Rodgers. And if you watch the NFL draft, I'm a Cowboys fan. I thought it was a foregone conclusion that the Cowboys would have taken Patrick Surtain II. It made too much sense. He would have reunited with Trevon Diggs. The Cowboys desperately needed a cornerback. It was perfect. The Denver Broncos needed a quarterback. I thought they would definitely take Justin Fields. They passed on Justin Fields, took Patrick Surtain. The reason why apparently was because they were apparently close to trading for Aaron Rodgers, but the Green Bay Packers came back and said, there's no way we're trading Aaron Rodgers. So in the previous video, I said that Aaron Rodgers was so close to getting to the 49ers, and when he initially heard that there was a chance that he could become a 49er, he may have leaked to the media that he's disgruntled with Green Bay in a power move attempt to try to get traded for the number 3 pick, and obviously that failed. And after the draft concluded, and of course the Green Bay Packers giving him another slap to the face by selecting a cornerback in the first round of the NFL draft, which, don't get it twisted, I think the Green Bay Packers need one, but it would have been a nice gesture to finally get Aaron Rodgers some first round help after almost a decade of not doing so. There was another report that came out that Aaron Rodgers is contemplating retirement unless his situation with Green Bay is repaired to his liking. So this is Aaron Rodgers really trying to control the narrative here. And I don't think what's bothering Aaron Rodgers is what he is saying is bothering him. I don't think this is about the contract at all. I think that he does have a personal vendetta against the general manager of the Green Bay Packers. And if you just connect all the dots, it just makes a lot of sense. He was complaining about his contract. He was upset about the Jordan Love pick. He claims that he doesn't get enough help. All of these are stressors that you could add onto the plate of a general manager. And in this case, the general manager of the Green Bay Packers is Brian Gutekunst. I hope I can say his name properly. The last time we saw a situation like this was with Carson Palmer in 2009 with the Cincinnati Bengals. Very similar situation. Carson Palmer really wanted to compete. The Cincinnati Bengals weren't making winning moves. As a result, Carson Palmer said, trade me or I'm retiring. For a brief period of time, he did actually retire until the Oakland Raiders overpaid to trade for him. He underperformed in Oakland, then eventually went to the Arizona Cardinals, had a couple of good years there, and then eventually retired. Now here's where things get interesting. The agent for Carson Palmer back then was Dave Dunn. The agent for Aaron Rodgers currently is Dave Dunn. And guess this, the agent for Jordan Love is also Dave Dunn, so that's kind of awkward as well. And all of that brings us to today's information. This is coming from a very credible source, Adam Schefter, and this is also coming from Charles Robinson of Yahoo Sports. So according to Charles Robinson, Aaron Rodgers is adamant that he won't return to the Packers as long as the general manager, Brian Gutekunst, remains their general manager. When he was asked if anything could be done to repair the relationship between Rodgers and the team, the source said that a reconciliation may not be possible if Gutekunst remains and the team president, Mark Murphy, is aware of the quarterback's feelings about the general manager. Now, Charles Robinson notes that the fracture points between Aaron Rodgers and Gutekunst stem largely from the latter's decision to trade up in the 2020 NFL draft to select Jordan Love without even notifying Aaron Rodgers. Now, a source told Robinson that Rodgers felt that Gutekunst's plan was to move on from him after the 2020 season in order to make Love the Packers quarterback. And of course, Aaron Rodgers threw a huge wrench in those plans by performing out of his mind last year and winning the league MVP. Now today, Aaron Rodgers was at the Kentucky Derby, and there were some sources that relayed information about how Aaron's feeling about the entire situation from the Kentucky Derby. According to Ian Rappaport, Aaron Rodgers didn't want to talk on camera, and I can tell you that I characterize Aaron as disappointed that news has come out of this rift with the Packers. He expressed a couple of times how much he loves Green Bay, loves the fans, loves the franchise, and there's a chasm between management and the reigning NFL MVP. We're just not sure how this is going to play out. Watch closely over the next couple of weeks to see what we hear from the Packers side and when Aaron does speak. So obviously, this is not a scenario we see that often. We don't see off seasons like this that often. And I think this is a move that was kind of generated by Tom Brady last year, moving on from the Patriots, finding success in Tampa Bay. And at the same time, if you're Aaron Rodgers, you're yearning for that same type of success. So if he wants to win, then and the Packers aren't putting him in a situation to win, I could understand why he's disgruntled. If he has a personal vendetta against the Packers general manager, I really don't blame him either, because they haven't really been doing what it takes to help him out and put him in the best position to succeed, and they seem really eager to move on from him when he is clearly playing the best football of his career. So let me know what you guys think about this entire situation, guys, and I hope the video quality came out good because, well, I'm on vacation here. Aside from that, I'm your boy Mike, and I'm dropping our mic until our next upload.